Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Hunters AD 2114. This is part 3, where we've left off with Sniper and Huntress, who are currently in Blood and Dust, which is a bar club of some kind in El Fierno. But we've stockpiled on food and we're about to head out into the desert to see if we can make some more money and find some more useful bits. And this was intended to be Bloodborne this evening, so if that's what you're expecting, I do apologize. This was once again real life getting in the way, and so I've decided to do a bit of last minute Hunters. I thought while it's fresh in my mind, seeing as we've already done a couple of streams recently, um, it would be good to sort of get in and do a bit more before it, while it's fresh in my mind, and seeing as I needed a quick substitute. Hey, Haggers, thanks for joining me in chat, and Hallenbeck is here as well. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for joining me. A pleasure to have you both this evening as we're going to head out into the desert. So, what we've got going on here, of course, is the next thing. I've got a bunch of different quests here, different opportunities to go out and do. And so, the real question is, where are we going to go, and what are we going to do? And I think the plan had been to go to the to go somewhere in Zone 1. So you can see I've got Zone 1 here. I've actually got all of New Jensen here in a stack using my post-it system, which I've been using to save the game. So don't worry too much about that. But we've got New Jensen here. And then we've got the quest locations over here. I think we've done Pump. I don't know if Pump's going to come back up, so I've kind of left it there, but I don't know if I should really be putting these locations away as they're completed. So I guess if we never revisit Pump, I'll know I should just discard it. But we've got, I think the plan, if I remember correctly, was actually to go and do delivery quest, which is in Churchtown here. So we're going to head over to Churchtown and help them deliver this this cargo or convoy. I think it's a convoy to well, let's have a look. We're going to guard a supply transport on the way to Churchtown. The drought in the area has destroyed all the crops, and the settlers have decided to ask our company for help. So they've provided a pack machine, which is like a pack mule but a robot, supplies, and a driver. Alright, so obviously this is going to go smoothly. We're not going to get attacked, and everything will be fine. The reward that we've been promised is 6 fuel cells per character. So that's going to be 12 in total, which personally I'm very excited about, because with that kind of money I could buy one potentially useful item. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. So the first thing we're going to have to do is actually leave El Fierno and head over to the Churchtown area, which means we're going to have to roll a dice to see if we have an encounter. We haven't actually had a road encounter yet, I don't think. So it's the first time for anything. First time for everything. Oh, look at that. We've got the road encounter. So I suppose the good news is that it's just a level 1 encounter. So this should be fine. Roadblock. Oh no. I already don't like the sound of that. The road ahead is blocked by a few guards, and the prefect's armored car is positioned across it, cutting off access to a bridge that crosses a large river. There's quite a crowd in front of the barricade. You approach the commander, who's sitting in a chair in the shade. In the shade of the armored car. Good evening. What's going on here, and why can't we use the bridge? The prefect's order. A machine is lurking on the opposite side. Whoever crosses the bridge dies. We won't let anyone pass until someone scraps it. We expect a demo squad with some heavy weapons, but they won't be here for a couple of days. Unless you think you can handle it. You look like you have some decent gear. Oh, he's such a liar. I'm sure I look horrible and destitute. Is there a reward? Of course there is! You agree to eliminate the machine. Each character will gain two fuel cells. That's terrible. You're not going to risk your lives for this. Wait until dark and sneak over the bridge. Beck's like, in chat, handle it. I've never fought a machine before. I don't much fancy my chances. I don't much fancy my chances, but do you know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead. Let's pick option A and see what happens. After all, that's exciting, isn't it? Perfect! The sooner this is dealt with, the better. Good luck! The commander lets you pass to the bridge. You cross the bridge, snow slowly falling around you. I mean, this is just a level 1 thing, right? Man, okay, you know what? I could have just ignored this and gone on my merry way, and then I would be fine. Okay. So we're going to just start off the stream with a mission. So if you all remember, I've got my technical mission board here. Comes up here to act as the an area for me to play my missions on. Because we need the table space. Alright, 45A. Oh no, it's a big one. I mean, the map is big, which is alarming. Because that means the enemy's gonna be big. Maybe, I don't know. A machine with heavy weapons, huh? That sounds... I mean, I suppose we had to figure out what these machines were all about eventually, right? 4 and 2. No, 3 and 4. Areas 3 and 4. Right. 3. And 4. All right, here we go. So we're going to start somewhere in this these 4 spaces at the back, and we're going to be fighting against no, wait. Oh, there's so many enemies. There's so many enemies. This can't be right. Right. 2 or 3 characters. I'm gonna have to run away, Hollenbeck. I'm gonna set this whole scenario up and then just flee. How hard could it be? Yeah, it's a level 1 encounter. How hard could it be? Do I still get the reward if I run away? Well, it says here um, there's going to be one AK-2L spider, um, two E14 dragonflies. So that's one of these things. Which I guess is the less bad spider bot. But we've also got two thugs with machine guns, which is this guy. And I don't understand. Why are the thugs and the muscle teaming up with the robots? That doesn't make any sense. Surely they should all be fighting. We've got 6 of these guys, though. How is that possible? How is it possible to fight 6 guys? I don't know. We've also got a gorilla and yeah, 2 dragonflies as well. So that's 2 of these guys. And also one of these guys. I mean, he looks pretty scary. 12 hit points. You're sure it says they are all enemies? Um, it does not. It does not say they're all enemies. Um, it says here the AK2 special rules. The AK2L Spider is heavily damaged. It starts with 2 damage tokens. But in a 2-character game, it starts with 4 damage tokens. And the enemies start the mission. Oh, do you know what? It's because there's 4 different variants, and I'm setting up the enemies for all 4 variants. Okay, it's fine. There's just one enemy, but it's this guy. Actually, it's this guy with 4 damage. So, do you think we can take this guy out with 4 damage? I genuinely don't know how hard these things are. We can probably do that. He regenerates at the start of his turn, though. Okay. That's okay. I was real sweating there. I was like, wait a minute. That's like 12 enemies. How is that possible? Poof. Okay, crisis over. Let's find a spider miniature. I don't think you guys have ever seen this one yet. So this will be fun. I've not used this one yet. I mean, it looks scary though. And he starts here. There we go. You can probably take that thing out, right? He starts with 4 damage on him. That's doable. I can deal with 4 damage. I mean, I can deal 4 more damage, although he's going to regenerate 1 before I even get a turn. I don't like this self-repair system. That's no good at all. Eggers raises the good point that is it really a spider if it's got 4 legs? That's correct. It should really be called a dog, I guess. Robo-dog. I don't like that, because I don't want to kill a robo-dog. That's it. There's no anything else either. We've just found this enemy wandering around in the wilderness, and now we can start either here or here and here. So let's have a quick look and see. Hey, sorry about that, everybody. My computer crashed, but we're back now. And I just noticed something horrifying. Check this out. Uh-oh. The Stream Deck's not working. That's the horrifying thing that I wanted to show you. No, it's not true. Bear with me 2 seconds while we get this guy back up and running. He ain't running no stream without the Stream Deck. That's not gonna... And thanks, Haggers. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, I'm gonna need your help now, because you guys got me into this mess. And the mess is this. Hello. There we go. So I didn't notice this just now, but I think the thing that was alarming me when the stream crashed is, okay, so yeah, could we do 4 damage to this thing? Yeah, we could probably do 4 damage to this thing. But look at its armor. I mean, I don't think I've ever done 3 or 4. I mean, to be fair, they're armor dice, but also look at its attack. Good God, at range 1 it throws 6 dice. I think... Hey Bryce, yeah, welcome back. We're about to be eviscerated by a robot. We found one. And everyone, and Hallenbeck's still here as well. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Hallenbeck, you better stick around and see how this goes. This was your idea, man. Okay. But we are in fact all set up. I've got my starting hands that I've just kind of kept. I'll change these up in due course, I think, as I unlock more cards, or perhaps more weapons, or... I don't know. This is the first time I've ever seen a robot, so... I think it starts, actually, so let's see if I can even survive its first attack. Let me just double check that, but I think it's going to start. It's heavily damaged, it starts with damage tokens, it starts the mission. Okay. So, I just wandered up, and now I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Alright, so what we've got going on here is, let's have a look here. Now it's gonna be at range 3 no matter where I start, because we count diagonals. So it does have area of effect, so I think we do want to start separated. Let's start this way around. If only because the sniper's weapon's slightly better at long range. So what we've done here is we've placed sniper here. Oh wait, we've placed Huntress here facing off against the machine, and sniper over here. Was it wise to go up against this robot with no armor? No, it was terribly unwise, I think. Alright, so, yeah, so it's at greater range than range 1, so it's going to do a ranged attack against one of us. It's not got a priority because neither of us have any armor or anything like that, so we're just going to throw a die here and see what comes out. Yeah, I guess the only time it wouldn't do a ranged attack here is if it was out of range, but its max range is 5, so that seems unlikely for us to get that far away, but you never know, I guess. So as usual, I'm just going to randomize this in my normal way. So it's shooting at Huntress, who's range 3. So it's throwing 4 dice and wounding on 3s. Oh my god. Do I have a thing here? Do I want to use a thing here? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let me use Lurk, which is my card here that lets me dodge. So ranged attacks I'm targeted with are -1 to hit. So instead of hitting on 4s, he's hitting on 5s. I mean, that's not how this game works. Instead of hitting on 4 down, he's hitting on 3 down. Is that right? Have I read this right? No. Hang on. 4 dice, hitting on 3s, now he's hitting on 2s. 1s and 2s. Success! A successful miss. Okay, good. We survived one round of shooting. Okay, and that card's done. So, I guess he just shoots again. Bat still at Huntress. So this time we don't have the modifier, so it's 3s it's hitting on. Hallenbeck, it says here that it targets whoever has the worst armor, and then if it doesn't, if I remember correctly, it targets whoever has the least good armor, and then if there's a tie, it will target. It'll be randomized, but I will check that because I'd hate to do it wrong. But yeah, if more than one character, it's only if they're at the same distance. So it will always target the closest character first. Then, if they're at the same distance, it's lowest defense. And then if that's tied, it's random. So here we go. Please don't kill me. Alright, that's 2 wounds. Not great, but could be worse. I guess? I don't know. I don't really want to try... I don't want to withstand too much of this firepower. But also, now, I think I can make this ranged attack before, during, and after enemy actions. So Sniper could do this response. She could have done this before it shot, which might have been a better idea. But I think I'll just go ahead and use it now. And I'll tell you why, because I don't know. I'm very much considering running away, unless I do really well here. Oh yeah, and also, that should have repaired. So it's back up to 5 health. So, as a sniper, I'm hitting on, I've got 2 dice, and I'm hitting on 3s here, actually. 3s or less. So, let's see if we can ping a damage on it. I'll feel a lot better about my chances. I don't know why, it's kind of irrational. But I missed anyway, so it's fine. That's no successes. Man, if this game needed me to roll high, I'd be doing really well. That's, we call that the Michael Smith philosophy. If I needed to roll what I rolled, I'd be doing really well. Okay. But I have survived until my turn, but now I think... I mean, I still... Yep, Nico-chan. Oh yeah, don't worry, I haven't forgotten that I can run away. I'm very much considering cutting my losses here and actually just running away. Because I now need to do 5 damage. This thing's only... This self-repair is extremely scary and deeply worrying. Exactly, Haggers. It's not running away. We're just advancing towards a new and different goal. Yeah, so I'm just considering my options here. And, I mean, what I really need is to flank this thing so that it gets 1 less die. It'll be a bit further away. But, I don't know. I think I'm trying to I'm trying to spot here who's got the best attack out of my team. And neither of them really have great attacks. So I think what we should do is I think we should use weak spot with the Huntress, and then we can enhance it with surprise, so we can advance one space towards the enemy and make a ranged attack 3. And then if this doesn't do any damage, I'll probably cheese it. But if this does 1 or 2, I might consider sticking around for another turn and see if I can't sink some more damage into it. So let's have a look and see what happens. So that's after performing the action, so we're still attacking at range 3, which is bad, actually. Really, we want to move before. But then we can only make fewer attacks. So, c'est la vie. So, this is actually going to be a really shitty attack. Yeah, Hallenbeck, it's true. If I hadn't... The thing is, it's kind of cool to be able to see the robot and sort of see how tough they are as well. Because I've gathered a bit of intel. I mean, I could have just looked through all the enemy cards before starting the game, but I didn't, because that's less fun. This is more fun, albeit also more difficult. 1s and 2s! Alright. Damn it! If that was actually attack 3, that would have been great. But we're at -1 because of the range. So we can move 1 space, so we can go up to here. But, I don't know. I think the thing is, I'm just thinking back to all the times when I should have cheesed it and I didn't. So if I didn't attack 3 now, at range 2, I'd have 3 dice. So... Yeah, the thing is as well, like a lot of my good ranged attacks are in these opening hands, so it's only going to kind of go downhill from here. I don't think I can do it, guys, if I'm being realistic. I think we should bail, so I'll drop a card from Huntress to get off the board, and it doesn't matter. I got 2 actions with Sniper as well, but I've also got a move 2 card here, so she'll also cheese it. We said to that guy we could do it, but we lied. He overestimated the quality of our gear. So, yeah, I mean, if that first roll had been really lucky, I might have hung around. If I got 1 or 2, 3 there. But, I wasn't lucky, and that's fine. What I don't want is to have another stream where someone's unconscious and we're just dragging their unconscious body around the whole time. Alright, so let's see what happens when we fail this mission by running away. And I've learned that I'm going to need some bigger guns or some more accurate guns if I'm going to get through that armor. I'm also going to need some armor of my own. I mean, I think that's the big thing, right? I need some armor of my own. I mean, some self-healing would be great. There is actually an auto-heal device. I was just thinking, like, that's not even a joke. Sorry, I'm just dropping components everywhere. Okay. Right, so we're reading the fail text for that mission. I do quite like that running away is an option, though. It's kind of neat. Each character gains an experience point. If all characters retreated from the board, each retreating character loses a health. That sucks, but fair enough. Alright, so we're down 1 more and 1 on Sniper as well. Ugh. But we got 1 more experience point, so we're slowly, painfully clawing our way towards level 2. That's 13 out of 20. We're getting there. Armor-piercing ammo would help, says chat. And Hager says, hey, the first fight that didn't end with everyone getting knocked unconscious. I think you might be right, actually, Haggers. With the exception of that one fight that went well last time, which I did not expect to go well. So, is it an improvement? I guess. I'm starting to sort of understand a bit better I'm learning some painful lessons. Let's put it that way. I've been learning some painful lessons. So, seeing as we've arrived at Churchtown, I'm going to advance it one more day. So there's token D. So this card becomes available here in the tech square, and we have to pay some food. And now I'm going to read card 511. I'll just very quickly grab my chart here. I've got a printout of all the cards that were... a chart that tells me all the cards that were misprinted. Just in case... so we can check... in case we need to check them in the app. Alright, here we go. Come on. You can do it, camera. I believe in you. Got this. Okay, I'll do it for you. There we go. The closer you approach your destination, the better you see the spire of the wooden tower glinting among the low hills. After some time, you can make out the outline of the wooden church tower you saw from far away, and the complex of buildings surrounding it. Suddenly, you hear some noise, screams and gunshots. It seems a group of men is slowly retreating between buildings, while a huge 15 or 20 foot tall walking machine is shooting out volley after volley of deadly bullets. A woman pulling 2 kids is running away from the threat. She's heading in your direction. Unfortunately, she's moving too slow, with the children crying and tripping every few steps. Draw your weapon to help the inhabitants. Your priority is to protect the transport, so you watch from afar how the situation will unravel. Fulfilling your contract is of the utmost importance. Oh no! Oh no! Damn it. I mean, I really feel like I should help these people, but I'm not in a position to be a hero. I'm so poor and destitute and broke. And I'm sure that I can't... If I couldn't take care of a spider, I definitely can't take care of a 20-foot tall fucking at walker. God. I don't know if the quest is like you can protect... I don't know if I have to protect the people long enough. But even so, like, just surviving is going to be tough. I'll probably just wind up dying. Oh, God. Oh. I'm so torn about this. I really think that I'm not in a position to offer these people any useful aid. But I'll feel really bad if I don't. But I've got so little. Look at my situation, guys. I don't even have any equipment. Hell, I've only just managed to replace the starting gun I had to sell. And I really need this mission to be profitable. My conscience says draw my weapon and try to help the inhabitants. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna do it. If this is how we go out, at least we died heroes, right? Well, and at least we're doing a lot of fighting in this one, so you can't say this one wasn't boring. This stream. Oh my god, it's huge. Okay, so we've got all kinds of rules here. You run toward the buildings, checking your weapons and discarding any equipment that might slow you down. Let's I'll tell you what, let me set up the arena here first so you guys can see sort of what's going on. Then I'll read the flavor text. going to need more space for the biggest arena we've yet put together. Apparently these people are somewhere in the ruins. Or the desert. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they're in the desert. Actually, now that I think about it, the whole thing is desert. Okay, what I see here is lots of cover, so I'm very pleased about that. But also I see how these 4 boards barely fit on my top-down camera. We're going to start somewhere over here. There's a whole bunch of crap, including junk. Oh, this is a house. Yeah, there's a house. Which is kind of funny. So there's our little characters there, and there's a house right here. That's a house. It's a vantage point and also cover. We've got some explodey barrels. These are not actually explodey barrels, they're flaming barrels. Here. Some more flaming barrels here. And another house here. And we've got some junk, which we can use to cower behind when we're scared. Where's my junk token at? Here it is. Don't worry, everyone. I found my junk. It's here. I mean, it's just for flavor. That space already had cover on it. And then 6 is a tower. What does that look like? I know how to use the tower too. Please bear with me while I recover 1 tower. Well, I found a pit. Maybe we can use the pit as a tower. There's some extremely optimistic tokens here that you can use if you get a lot of resources. Track like multiples of those resources. And I just can't imagine ever needing these. I've been so destitute this whole time. Jeez, what on earth does the tower token look like? I can't find it anywhere. I don't even remember seeing a tower token. Alright, we'll figure this out. Okay, it looks like a building. Does it have the same effect as a building? No, it's double vantage point. Uh-oh. I definitely don't have this token in the slot where I thought it would be. Oh, there it is. Wait, how did I miss that? Okay, sorry everyone. There we go. There's a tower there. So, yep, this board doesn't even fit on my close-up for the fighting area. So, there we go. And we've got... Ah, it's our old friend, Spider. At least it's much further away than it was before. Is this the same spider? No. This is... Is this a better spider or a worse spider? Hard to tell. Oh, it's probably worse. It's got armor. I can't remember what... I mean, more armor than the previous armor. So this symbol up at the top here, next to... So the one on the left means it's a mechanism, some kind of mechanical machine. The one on the right means it's got armor. It's still got 8 health. It seems to have roughly the same armor stats down the bottom right. Its gun looks quite similar as well. Still got that self-repair. Still got the AoE. Maximum range is 5. Alright. Friendly neighborhood spider robot. Okay, so these characters that I'm putting out now are the inhabitants that are fleeing from the machine. So there's one hiding in this house here. There's one cowering over here. A couple are cowering over here. Just trying to stay away from... So do I have to... Am I going to have to distract this for a number of turns? I was really kind of hoping I'd just have to sort of escort people off the board or something. There's one also hiding over here, which is off camera. So we can zoom out and let you guys see what's going on there. So we've got someone here. I've still got my characters ready to spawn in one of these 3 spaces. We've also got one here. There should be 6 actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. They've all got 1 hit point because they're cowering, injured people. Okay. Your mission objective is to destroy the spider by the end of turn 8. Oh no. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to die. Again. Man, this is going to be an exercise in how far you can get in the Hunter's AD 2114 without succeeding like a single mission. The only mission you succeed is one like random town card. I mean, this is harder than the spider I just ran away from. I was really hoping my mission would be to save some of these people rather than destroy the spider. Okay, so it starts with 4 damage tokens on my... for 2 players. Can I give it 4 2 damage tokens? Because it says here it starts with 4 damage tokens, but the tokens are double-sided. So I'll just give it 4 damage tokens on the 2 side, and then it'll be dead, and I won't have to do anything. That works, right? Okay. The inhabitants perform no actions. They are hiding and hoping they can stay safe. The spider will always prioritize targeting the innocent people, even if the characters are closer to it. If it performs a parting leap, it will always try to jump closer to an innocent inhabitant. If it enters a space with an inhabitant as part of the parting leap, instead of performing the standard action, which would be then to, well, no, that would be it. No, the spider starts the mission. I'm not parsing these, oh, why am I closing this? I need this open. I need, I mean, good God. This is going to be really tough. I think we might be able to use the fire to kill it somehow. Those red barrels. They can explode and make fire. This is not what I wanted. So maybe that's something we can do to help us in this incredibly grim scenario here against this thing. Because it's just gonna just storm. I was expecting this. I was expecting this to be. Okay. Enemies featuring the armored icon. If the target is armored, the attacking character has to check if the weapon token bears the icon armor piercing. Right. I don't have any of that. So it gets double defense dice against me. Great. Oh my god. It's... Alright. I'm just checking the... Yeah, so... Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I don't... There's a specification here that I didn't quite understand, but it's fine. It's just a curious way of writing something. Okay, so combustibles. We can target the combustible. Resolve the attack as normal. If successful, the target combusts, detonating, dealing 3 automatic hits to each character and enemy on this space. No defense roll is given. Once the combustible is destroyed, it should be replaced with a smoke token. Okay, so we somehow need to lure the spider onto the bread barrels. That's our only hope of destroying it. If we can do that, that's good. So, let's have a think here. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, so if it's more than one away, so it's going to start just by shooting at that guy. It's not going to move until it kills him. And actually, the enemy only moves if it's out of range of everyone. So it's not even going to move until it kills both of these people. Oh, Hallenbeck says, those are not combustibles, they're explosives. Oh, are you sure? They look like combustibles to me. Oh, it does say explosives here. You're right. Have I got the iconography wrong? Yeah, have I got the barrels on the wrong side? Nope. No, it's definitely just the wrong color on the chart here, then. Like, it definitely says explosives here, but it definitely shows red barrels, and the red barrels are definitely combustible. But let's go with what the text says, which is explosives, which are these ones. Hopefully these will be more effective at destroying this thing. So maybe I can save 4 people if I can get it to walk on these things. Possibly not. It might just explosives. A token with this icon may be targeted with a ranged. Resolve the attack if it's normal. So we can shoot at the barrels. If you successfully blow up the barrels, they deal 6 automatic hits to each character and enemy on their space. But defense rolls are made as normal, as if the explosion was an area attack. I don't know. Can't decide if I'd rather have explosives or combustibles. So it's got 4 dice against combustibles. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, it's not even going to move until until these two people are dead. And I don't know what I can do to save them. I mean, I can't. I can't do anything to save them. But I don't know, what I need to do is position myself so that once it's killed them, it starts moving towards me, and it will elect to move on to the exploding barrels. Yeah, Heggers, there's definitely some music that's a little too soothing playing. What were its special rules again? It will always attack and target the inhabitants, even if the characters are closer to it. If it does the parting leap, it will try to move towards an innocent. If it does a parting leap into a space with an innocent, it will do a melee attack against the innocent, and it starts the mission. Okay, we have until turn 8. Okay, I mean, I think the odds of us actually damaging this thing are extremely limited, but I think we should deploy here. And then I guess we're just, and by here I mean here, this is us, in this space at the bottom here that you can just about see. So I think we're going to deploy here, and then I guess we're going to hope that we... Basically, I'm going to have to let it kill these two people and then try to maneuver it on... Oh, it's going to heal 2 health, though. Oh, God. Okay, doesn't the vantage point increase my range? Is that useful? At all? I don't know. I don't know if the, having the... vantage point is going to improve my chances here, like, at all. Or if this is just a fool's errand. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Why do I keep volunteering for the impossible missions? I've only got 2 health left with the Huntress. She gonna die. The vantage point says, increase your range and area attacks by 1. And then, yeah. I guess I need movement 3 to get up into the tower. So I guess we just kind of position ourselves in a place where we can get it. Okay, so the very first thing that's going to happen is the spider's going to heal 1 of its damages. The house has vantage and cover. Yeah. So that's probably a good shout. And then the spider's going to shoot this person here, right? Go full ham. What does that even mean, Nico-chan? I don't know. It's going to be throwing so many dice in defense. And my characters are not even good enough to hit. They're terrible shots. Okay, so this is range 1, 2, 3 to the guy in the house, or the innocent in the house. So from the spider, that means 4 dice hitting on 3s. 1 success will be cancelled for the cover. I believe that's how it works. Move into melee range as your last action, seeing as the spider will always do a parting leap on its turn, giving you free melee attacks. I'm terrible at melee, though. And the only one with melee is the Huntress, and she's almost dead. I mean, I think I have to blow it up with these explosive crates, or else I'm just screwed. Alright, so I see 2 successes here. Which I think means he's dead, because 1 is cancelled for cover, right? It won't go for you. That's true, Hallenbeck. I suppose that's true. It'll actually attack the innocents. But, cover cancels 1 of these, right? So 1's cancelled and then this person's killed. And then its second action, I guess, is to attack this person who's 1, 2, 3, 4 away. And so that's 3 dice hitting on 3s. Yeah, well, it can kill 2 civvies a turn. And there's only 6 of them, so that's 3 turns at best. But it missed! It actually missed that civvy. Which means it's not actually going to move next turn. So... okay. So let me think. It's just going to kind of stay there for now. So I think what I should do is probably move into a position... I mean, it's close. It's actually no, it's not equidistant. Is it going to move towards this guy? I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's going to have... if it wants to move towards this guy... Sorry, I have to, like, sort of change all the rules for the AI here because of these special rules. It always targets and attacks the inhabitants, even if the characters are closer to it. But it doesn't say anything about movement. So I guess... I mean, theoretically, if it wanted to move closer to this guy, because diagonal is the same... this square is actually the same distance as this one, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're both 7, so... hopefully we can trick it into moving onto the barrels. I think... what's the maximum range? My gun's maximum range is 4 and 3. If I want to blow that up, I need to get closer anyway. I need movement. I think we should send the sniper up into the... 7 turns at best. Oh no, 4 turns. Yeah. Let's send the sniper. We've got move, which can move us 2 spaces, so we can go 1, 2. And then I need another space to actually get into the tower. But it's always going to attack the civvies anyway. But that's the thing, if it's going to move, it needs to be out of range. So if I get too close, it's going to attack me first. So... let's have a think here. If we want it to advance, we need it to be out of range, which is 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, wait a minute. If I actually just give up any old... I don't even need to give up a card, do I, to move 1? That's just a basic action. So maybe I move 1 to here. And then next turn it'll kill this guy, and then it'll advance a space, and we can put it on the combustibles. And then we try and blow them up. And I think... sorry, this guy, by the way. It's just, you're a goner, and you should have run a bit faster. It will only attack you if all the civvies are dead. Right. So what you're saying... and it does have AoE, so that's something I have to keep in mind. But what you're saying essentially is the next turn it's going to kill this guy, and then it's... I mean, it's still going to do the same behavior, right? It's going to kill that guy and then advance a space. Because that's its... I mean, I don't want to give it more turns, though, because I can't damage it, and it's healing. So what I really need for it to do is to just walk onto the combustibles and explode. I mean, it's not going to happen. But it'd be nice. I mean, it might happen. It might if I can get it, both of them might kill it. Collectively, they might do it. So, basic action, one move. Okay, so maybe we spend both of our move 2 cards then to just charge at it. If it's always going to prioritize the civvies. You need to move up to flank its side. Okay, well I can do that. And I can get in range of the combustibles as well. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 using these 2 cards here. And then I'm in a position where I'm 3 away, so I can shoot these and these, and also I can move around to flank it or move around to flank it here as well. I think that shooting at it is going to be completely pointless though, because it's got armor and I don't have any armor piercing. And my guns are terrible and I'm a bad shot. But with this in mind, I guess Huntress should advance the other way. I mean, basically don't stand in any of the spaces with the civs because that's how you die. I suppose there's no point in hiding either. So maybe I just play advance, which is move 2 spaces. And then do a melee attack, but I'm not going to get to do that. Then I can go 1, 2, and then a basic move up to there is 3. And then we'll go, that's turn 1, and draw back up, I guess. Okay. So it's the spider again. It's going to heal another damage, which is really upsetting. But, yeah, and then it's just going to do another ranged attack against this guy. I don't know why it's targeting these poor people and ignoring me, but I suppose I should be grateful. It's another 4 dice, and it's hitting on 3s. Well, Nico-chan, I don't think it would really matter whether or not I'm shooting at from the front or the flank. I don't think I'm going to be able to do really much damage at all to it, and I'm just kind of relying on the fact that I'm going to shoot these exploding barrels and blow it up that way. Maybe it was instructed? Possibly, Hallenbeck. Possibly. Alright, so it's missed again, so it's not even advancing. God, this thing is garbage. I mean, it's a terrible shot. It can't kill this person who's just kind of standing there. Alright, so it shoots again. This is extremely inconvenient for me because I was really hoping it would I'd be able to kill it. I mean, explode those barrels. Alright, there we go. So now this person's dead. I mean, yeah, I'm supposed to save them, but I'm concerning myself with the ones that I can actually save. So that's 2 actions from the spider. And that's kind of inconvenient, because this means next turn it's going to move and then move again. So, what I need to do is... that's my discard. Is position myself in a place where I can basically... oh god, I don't have... It's going to move and then move again. So... Okay. So I've got this card with Huntress. So I'm going to need to... Yeah, exactly, Hallenbeck. I'm going to need to basically set up Huntress to do this reaction on the barrels. Which means I think she should just run up and stand 1 away from the barrels. So... It doesn't cost to move through cover, does it? So I think we probably just go 1-2 like that. Just do 2 basic moves. Because now we're right next to those crates, and that's where I'm going to put the spider next turn. On its next turn. And then I'm just going to have to interrupt it and shoot those crates. And if I fail, I think that's game over. But we'll do our best. Meanwhile, Sniper... Sniper's gonna have to go and... I mean, I want to move it onto these barrels, and then it's going to move on to the next barrels. So it's just kind of going to zigzag over exploding barrels, and I've got to hope those kill it, or else I'm in big trouble. So I guess Sniper's just going to move 2 spaces over to here. I don't even know why I'm playing. And then I guess I could do a ranged attack. It's probably not going to have any effect, but I don't know why I wouldn't at least try. To see if we can do any damage. It's not going to do any damage, but... what range are we at? 1, 2, 3. I mean, we've got a high chance of getting some successes here, but then it's probably just going to defend everything. But at least we're in cover, I guess. And what's more important is that I've still got 2 range attack cards to try and destroy the barrels next turn. Although, to be fair, that's my discard. I probably want to make sure that what am I at, range 1 of those barrels? Ooh. No, I don't want to be at range 1 of the barrels. Where was I? I was here? What's my best? Range 2 is kind of my best bet, actually. I kind of want to be at range 2 of the barrels. Yeah, but I mean, I have this kind of this garbage hunting rifle, chat, so, like, it's kind of, it's not particularly great. I need a better rifle, really. So it's 3 dice at range 1 and 2, but then it's harder to hit with. And then it's 2 dice at longer range, but it's got the... I mean, its optimal range is 3. But it goes up to 4, and then it gets 2 dice. I'm pretty sure I'm still in its front armor where I'm currently positioned. I mean, so I could run around the side here, like 1, 2, and then shoot it in the flank, but then I'm 4 away from the barrels, and I really, really need those to blow. Although I suppose I'll also have Huntress who's able to shoot at them. So maybe we should just do this. And I'll save Anatomy. I don't know how Anatomy would combo with blowing up barrels, but I guess we know where the explosive weak point of the barrel is. Well, the vantage point increases range, Hollenbeck, but it doesn't really help me other than that, does it? It's just, I mean, increased range, but I think it actually doesn't do much else, right? And what I want to do is what I'm concerned about is not so much getting into range, because it seems this thing is more interested in just moving towards the civilians than actually shooting at me. Which is fine, but that means I gotta worry about, that means I don't need to worry too much about killing it, but the problem is if I miss this... It means I don't have to worry too much about dying, but if I miss this opportunity to kill it, everything would die. Yeah, so it increases the range by 1. So presumably being in the tower increases range by 2. But it's still going to be the same as the 4 space. So you just take the maximum range, which is 4, and then repeat that for 5 and 6. So if I was in the tower with +2 range, I could do a range 6 shot, but with 2 dice. So the way I see it, I've kind of got... if I'm over here, like I've got basically what I've got here is sort of one wasted action. So I've got an opportunity where I could ping a bullet into the thing, and at least then if I do a damage, it's something extra, right? And I suppose in that case, flanking it is probably a better shout. But I should save my ranged attacks for shooting at the barrels. So I think I'll save all of my good cards for shooting barrels, and then I'll just move to where I am and make a ranged attack 2. At least I'm in its flank here. So I'm just going to ping it from here into the side, and I mean shooting the barrel from here or from here is both equally difficult with the sniper. Well, she misses anyway, I think. Yeah, because it was shot 2. That's fine. It was a long shot. Two new cards are 2 jump attacks. So we've got 2 enhancements, anatomy enhancements. That's a good thing. But Spider's turn, so we've already worked this out at length, but it's going to heal 1. Oh god, I hate that. I hate that so much. And then it's going to walk over here to get closer to the enemies, and the Huntress reacts with Nerves of Steel. And oh my god, Huntress, I need this to go well. Alright, so this is, that's wrong. Let's dodge. So this is attack 2. But, she's attacking at range 1 with her rifle here. So we've got 4 dice with +1 accuracy. So 4 dice hitting on 3s. And we're shooting at the barrels. I am all out of morale tokens, Nico-chan. All out. Alright. Wow, that's amazing. Where was that when I needed it? 4 hits. Good god. Ugh. Trust me to roll that when all I need is 1. How many times have I said on these streams, these hunter streams, like, you know, give me all I need is like 1 hit, and then I roll nothing. So that's 6 hits, which it can defend against, right? So it's got 4 dice to defend against explosives, I think. Yeah. Nico-chan, you know what? I do wish I did full auto on that attack. And the reason I didn't was because I knew if I went full auto, I'd miss completely. With 3 area dice. I don't understand what you mean, there, Hollenbeck. 3 area dice. It's 6 hits, right? And then it just rolls defense as normal? Yeah, it's got 4 defense dice against area of effect attacks. I think that's its area of defense. That's its defense there in the middle, right? The explosive symbol there with the 4 on it. So, here we go. Just whiff it, Spider. Whiff it. Whiff it. Okay, 50-50. I'll take it. So that's 4 damage. And then I think it's still out of range of all the civilians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to this one. Which you guys can't see me counting, but he's here, and then it's 6 to here, and also 6 to here because of the diagonal. Although I am counting over the barrier. But that doesn't really matter for ranged weapons. I don't know technically if it's a bit cheap to move it onto these barrels, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're just going to presume that these were clever traps set by our enemies. So it's going to advance onto this space here, and that will be the end of its turn. Although I'm surprised it doesn't... I'm really surprised it doesn't attack me here. It always targets and attacks the inhabitants, even if the characters are closer to it. Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's targeting these inhabitants, and then it can't. So it just moves one towards them. That seems weird to me, but I'll take it. I need it. But, okay. But if you hadn't been here, chat, I probably would have had it shooting me this whole time. And everyone would probably be dead. In any case, let's let's have the sniper blow up those second set of barrels and see if we can take it out. We've got ranged attack 3, which we're modifying with a reroll. So 2 dice hitting on 3s, and we can reroll one of them. But we only need 1 hit again here. So this is a sniper shooting across at the spider there. She's right at the back. She's actually in a pretty good position to just, like, kill it. But I'm hoping... I mean, not kill it. Wow. To shoot it in the rear, which, to be fair, isn't actually any different to flanking it. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We got a hit there. That's a 3. So... maybe the machines are the innocent ones here, and I'm helping the wrong side. So, oh, do you know what I didn't do, actually? Is replace the first explosives with a smoke cloud. There we go. So that's 6 more hits on the spider. So, I really need it to just blow this so that it will die, and I can win. Yes, 3. So it take one shield. So it takes 5 damage. It explodes, and in a massive, dramatic way that was only possible thanks to abuse of the terrain and creative interpretation of its behavior. But do you know what? I'm going to pretend like I was the hero, the mastermind behind this genius plan. And these 4 people are like, hooray, we didn't even like those other 2 guys. Yeah, they were terrible. He stole my potatoes. Good. One of the surviving inhabitants approaches you after the machine stops moving. I can't thank you enough for what you've done, he says. If not for you, this would have been our last day. Unfortunately, this is not the end of our troubles. This was only one machine out of a group of 3 that we spotted this morning to the north. I'm afraid the others will come before dawn to finish what this one started. We don't have much to offer, but if you stay and help us, we have a crate full of scavenged equipment that might be useful to a group like yours. We keep it hidden in the church basement. Each character gains 5 experience points. The character who defeated the spider gains 3 more experience points and a morale. Each character gains a experience point for each inhabitant who survived at the end of the round, at the end of the game. And then you gain a bunch of other little bits as well. like 2 junk, a light bulb, a circuit, and some other module. And you gain the reward for completing this task. And then we've got 2 options. Stay the night and start mission 7. Start quest 7. I don't know, man. 2 more? Hallenbeck says, in case of a few alternative move paths, the player always chooses the move, so you didn't actually rig it. And Hallenbeck also says, yeah, I think the only sort of, I think the creative interpretation was whether or not, I mean, it says here, the spider always targets and attacks the inhabitants, even if the characters are closer to it. So you're at, I mean, it does seem correct that that was exactly right, but it seems crazy that it would, when its second behavior here is move 1 towards the target and then perform a ranged attack, that it wouldn't move 1 towards the inhabitants and then blast me anyway. But you know what, like, I'll take it after all. The question is, am I going to stay here and try and help them? Did I level up? Hang on. Sniper has leveled up. Actually, they've both leveled up. So that's good. We get to do our first level up. And I guess when it says you gain the reward for completing the task, it meant the delivery here. Which I've forgotten what the reward for that was. Oh, here it is. 6 things. You gain the reward for completing this task. Each character gains 6 things. Okay. So the real question is, guys, do we stay for the night, or do we mosey on our way? Yeah, Hallenbeck, exactly right. The barrels did this for me. It's all thanks to those barrels. I need... The problem is we blew up all the explosive barrels. And now there's going to be 2 more. Spiders, potentially. So if we could just somehow... if we could just somehow, I don't know, like, get more explosive barrels out, that would be great. I think we need more explosive barrels. So that's my preferred starting hand with the sniper, although that might change now that we're leveled up, actually. But, do you know what? That's the first time I've actually fought, like, machines, and so I do feel like I'm actually doing the hunter thing, which is nice. Like, I did it! I did a thing. What I'm supposed to do, hunt the machines and save the people, so... Maybe, just maybe, we might actually be... I really wish that we had an opportunity to go and spend some of our hard-earned cash, though, before we had to go straight into the next mission. But, there's no time for that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know how leveling up works, but I'm going to run through it with you guys here, probably with the aid of the rulebook, just to make sure I don't make any mistakes. But essentially it involves improving our hit points, our maximum hit points. Unfortunately, I don't think we gain any back. But we also get to have some new cards, which is nice. We're going to have to spend another day as well, so it's lucky we brought all this food to Churchtown. We really are quite unlucky. Oh, there's food and junk here, though, so that's good. Okay. So, are these my... These are my preferred, I think, starting shots with, No. These are my preferred starting shots. Cards, I think, hunters. I'll give that a shuffle before the next mission. First, let's grab our rewards. So each character gains 5 XP for surviving. The character who defeated the spider gains 3 more XP, which is Sniper. Good job, Sniper. You did it. And 1 morale, which is always useful. And we can come in here so you guys can see a bit better what I'm doing. And then each character gains 1 XP for each inhabitant who survived. So that was 4. So that's 4 more XP. I mean, I've basically just doubled what I've got for the entire rest of the mission so far. The game so far. I have another 5 here? Nope. So it looks like we're just gonna blah blah blah. And we gain 2 junk. So I actually have some resources now, which is good. We get a light bulb, a circuit, and a sight. All useful things once I figure out what on earth to do with them. Oh, I was... And then we get the 12 fuel cells as well. So, feel rich. And then I guess we choose to stay for the night. So I don't know if I'm actually supposed to grab these rewards. Yeah. I will stay for the night. Nico-chan, yeah, you did get me in trouble with that kid at the start. It's true. So we got a bit of text here that just says, if you choose to stay for the night, go straight into Quest 7. And then it says, each character will gain a food, a junk, and a battery. Come on, camera. You had it. Why did you lose it? And then it also says +1 day. And so my question is does this happen in order, or does this all happen at once? I mean, it doesn't matter to me right now, but it could matter. It would matter if you didn't have any food, I think. Anyway, I think this kind of all happens at once. So I'll just assume that I eat that food and advance it a day. And then I'll take 2 more junk and 2 more batteries and do mission 7. I presume that those are no... Because it just says, you choose to stay for the... Each character will... Well, it says each character will gain. Then it also says +1 day. Yeah, that's ambiguous. Let's start with mission 7 then. Let's go through the bullet points in order. Oh no, the level ups. Let's do the level ups first. Obviously, that would be the smart thing to do. It happens all at once. Since it's the next day, it happens. Well, first, let's level up, because I need better cards to do more good stuff, like surviving and destroying of machines and not losing horribly on stream. So, okay, here we go. Character levels. So we can exchange the... So what we've got here is the level up tokens here. So it says 20 for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And these are the prices of improving our character. So when we level up, we slide this up to show that we're now level 2, which reveals this 2 here. It increases our max hit points, but it doesn't actually give us any new hit points. So our Huntress is still near death. And we exchange We exchange 20 XP for that, so what we've got is 5, 10. So here's our 20 there. So there's 15. There we go. There's our 20. So we had 22. I've actually got 25 on Sniper, but we'll do Sniper afterwards. When you level up, you gain a new health and new action cards. So we get to go into the box now and pull out some new action cards here. It says here, there are 7 new action cards at each character level, 6 action cards and a skill card. Right. Yeah, so if we go into the Huntress deck here, these are all fancy new cards. They've all got a little code on the back. So this says Huntress level 2 on it. I'll show you guys in just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, and the skill cards are actually something we haven't seen before. We've only seen the action cards so far. But the skill cards are essentially like passives that we slide under our player board if we want to. So this says new options. Your hand size increases by 1. Right, but we don't get to have all 7 of these. I think there's a limit. I think we either have to deal some out or we have to buy them. Not sure. So we choose 4 out of the 7 available. The 3 not chosen are removed from the game. You will not have the opportunity to buy them later. And then the rest are just added to our deck. I thought there was a detailed description of action and skill cards. See page 19. That's a lie. There's nothing on page 19 about that. It means page 23. So the one thing that the one thing that confuses me is actually oh no, never mind, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Never mind. I got it. Okay, so I mean, I like this card. So we've got to I think there's only actually even though there's 7 cards, one of them is the skill card, which is unique. So this increases our hand size by 1 if we want to take it. And then the others, there's duplicates. So there's 2 copies of Quick Strike, which says move 1 space, melee attack 3. A chosen character other than you moves 1 additional space. That's pretty cool. I've also got Quick Reflexes, which says interact and then make a ranged attack 3. I like that. Hideout. +2 mechanical defense when affected by a ranged attack dealing area of effect damage. Is that defense against robots? What is that? What is that? Oh, no. Okay, it's against explosions, obviously. So it's, yeah, when dealt AoE damage, +2 defense against it. Okay. So that's like dive for cover, basically. Or we've got run. Move 3 spaces, and then ranged attack 2. I do like Nerves of Steel as a reaction. I just like to shoot more. I do like new options. I really think I want to take this. Is there a limit to the number of skill cards we can have? I presume not. Below our board, I mean. I'll tell you what, though. Let's go ahead and buy Sniper's upgrade as well. So that we can... what we can do then is we can have a look at her cards and see if there's any kind of sort of synergy that might be worth putting together here. Seeing as how we're working together and all of that, we're a team. I hope her skill is really good and cool. helpful for defeating things. Stroke of luck. Once per mission at any time, you receive 1 automatic success on a attack die and a defense die. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we should have that. 100%. We've also got alertness, which says +1. So we got range 3 attack and then hide. That's awesome. I haven't used hide much, but sniper seems to have a lot to do with it. And so far I haven't really used it because I haven't really had much opportunity to sort of hide effectively. But it seems like the maps are getting bigger with more going on. We've got wind check. +1 accuracy when performing ranged attacks at the maximum weapon range. Okay, that's cool. It's like the old cartoons where they're like, check for wind. We've got eagle eye. Ooh! Ranged attack 4. If you lost any health during this action, gain 1 morale. I like both of those a lot. Oh, this is going to be a hard choice. I like all these cards so far. Soundless. Move 3 spaces and then hide. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Each enemy on the scatter. Each enemy on the same space as the target of a ranged attack is attacked with 1 die. That's okay. Soundless is cool. So, I don't think any of these particularly combo with what Huntress has got going on, but I'm definitely taking Stroke of Luck, because that's great. And then I can have 4 cards in total, so I can have 3 of these. So I feel like I want to take the Eagle Eyes, because the ranged attack 4 is awesome. And I want to take them both because I quite like having a sort of a consistent card set. But then if I take Soundless as well, 1 copy of Soundless, I can actually have that in my starting set. And then I can move 3 and hide right away if I want to. Which seems like a good idea. Because that'll also help me to move into a position where I can actually hide and it's meaningful. So I quite like the idea of taking these 4 cards here. And then these 3 are gone forever, which is really sad. Hopefully I've made the right choices. Meanwhile, we've got new options, which I really like, so I'm going to definitely keep new options as well. I guess I just like these skill cards. I think it's possibly because the you know, they're just consistently there and improving me all the time without randomization. So they're just, it's just a consistent bonus. That I think that's really good and strong. I don't think quick strikes, as much as I like the map enhancement here, I'm not really doing much melee. I mean, I don't know if I should be maybe trying to focus more on melee with the Huntress because I have a sniper as well. But, I mean, I could try and get her a melee weapon, I suppose. I just don't have any melee weapons, but maybe once I got one, I'd find it much more useful. I mean, it certainly feels like having a melee character and a ranged character would be kind of a good mix. I don't know. So I'm thinking about that. I mean, quick reflexes is great because interact means that I could actually like resurrect my dead friends. Could go melee with the Huntress and fit her with armor so they'd go for the sniper at long range. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, do we want to try and do a melee build for For Huntress. I need to get a melee weapon then. So she's not just punching everything like wildly and effectively. Or maybe just a bit of an all-rounder, really. I get 4 cards. Alright, let's do it. Let's take 2 copies of Quick Strikes and a copy of Run as well, then. And see if we can't balance out this equation a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to slot both of my new skills under here. Stroke of Luck. I don't know how I'm going to track when she's used her 2 dice benefits, but I'll figure something out. Maybe we can put a little token on there or something. Now, we're going to amend our sort of choice starting hands here. I get to have 6 with Huntress now, so I don't know if we need Shot anymore because we've got Run. Actually, maybe both. But we don't need 2 copies of Shot. And then we've got 2 copies of Weak Spot. We've got 4 more cards we can add. So let's take out a Weak Spot and put in... Well, no, actually, I'll tell you what. We'll keep a Weak Spot, which is our powerful ranged attack here. And we'll take out a Quick Strikes for now, which is our new melee attack, because we don't have a melee weapon. But we'll keep 1 copy of that. And there's our 6. And then we'll put the others in, the other Quick Strike in when we get a melee weapon. And I think that would be a good shout. Good combo. So, there's our 5 starting cards with Huntress. And I think let's tweak Sniper as well. Oh, God. Okay, I'm also going to advance. Yeah, so well, we'll come back to that in a minute, actually. Okay. So, what have I got here? I've got my Weak Spot cards, which I really like, actually. But I've also got Shot, which has been pretty useless. I don't actually know why this is in my starting hand. I think it's just because it's got a ranged attack on it. So I don't have a scope currently. So we can take that out and add in Eagle Eye. I definitely want... So yeah, I think I've got a jump attack in here as well, just because it's got anatomy on the bottom to re-roll a die. That re-roll, I mean, as effective as that is... Come on, camera. There we go. I mean, not effective, but... I mean, that combos nicely with Eagle Eye, actually. But I do also like to have this Advance card because it has a Nerves of Steel on the bottom. And I just never know when the enemies are going to go first. Let's have a think here. I think I drop Jump Attack, even though I quite like the reroll. Put in Soundless, because I want to have that move 3 and hide option in my opening hand. Now let's have a look here. So we've got a Soundless, an Eagle Eye, a Weak Spot. And the reason I like Weak Spot, even though it's not as good as Eagle Eye, is because it has Camouflage on the bottom. But I've got 2 copies of Weak Spot, and we don't need that. So we can take out a Weak Spot and add in the second Eagle Eye. We've got 3 really powerful ranged attack cards in our starting hand. We've got Advance, which has Nerves of Steel on the bottom, which is good. And we've got Soundless as well. So that's going to be our starting hand for Sniper, I think. Go for the time being, at least. Okie dokie. And we're going to advance to day 8 on the tracker here. And then what's going to happen is we've got to Oh boy, we've got to grab a few extra little bits and then go straight into mission number 7. We're going to get to food that we're immediately going to consume because it's day 8. I mean, I could eat 2 food and then give myself 2 food back, but I'm just going to save the admin. Alright. Hope this next mission's a nice, easy one, because a nice, easy one that Sniper can win on her own without Huntress dying, basically. Maybe there'll be a nice, cool melee weapon as a reward. That'd be great. These are done. They're going away in the box of things that are finished. And that's our first ever level up. We're level 2 now. That's exciting stuff. Okay, so we're going to get 2 more junk and 2 more batteries, at least just as payment for having hung around to try and help save more people. So that's good. We advanced 1 day, and now we're going straight into mission 7. So hopefully, a nice, easy one. That'd be great. Alright. You don't have much time to prepare the settlement for the next... Uh-oh, there's no exploding barrels. Sugar. You don't have much time to prepare the settlement for the next attack. There's no way to know when the machines will arrive, but the clock is ticking. The inhabitants work ceaselessly, guided by your orders to fortify their settlement. Everything is going smoothly. You help them set up makeshift barricades and reinforce a handful of strategic positions. Some of the men carry an old AT cannon up from the church basement, and you manage to drag it a few dozen paces through town. It will be a hell of a surprise for whatever threat is coming. 2 of the AT cannon buys anti-tank cannon. 2 of the inhabitants with fighting experience offer to help you defend the settlement. Their weapons are tarnished, and the look of terror on their faces isn't very reassuring. It's not going to be pretty, but it's better than nothing. Just before dawn, the young boy who's been scouting from the church tower rings the bell. "I can see movement on the horizon!" he shouts. "They're coming!" Alright, so we're actually going to set up the exact same map that I just tore down. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. So we've got another spider bot. Starts here. And we've got Defender TR2. I don't know what that is. I don't like the sound of it. Is that, what is that? There's our spider bot. Defender TR2. Okay. Some kind of giant walker. It's even worse than the spider bot. Uh-oh. Well, here's hoping that anti-tank cannon isn't just for show, because otherwise we're in trouble, because this thing is even bigger than the spider. And it's got machine guns. Okay. And it's going to start here. Right? Yes. My set really isn't designed to have a board game where you kind of have to set up like all these little mini skirmishes on the fly, but we're managing. So, there you go. Here's the robots approaching my town. Please stay away, robots. Please be nice. What else have we got here? So we've got the tower is still there. Thank God. But I'm not putting out any explosive barrels, which is alarming. There's our tower. We've got a house here. And a house here. And I can start, like, basically anywhere in this chonky area here, I think. Yeah, so I've also got 2 inhabitants that I can deploy. Who I presume are just going to be like cannon fodder like the last ones. So we've got 2 inhabitants and also my 2 characters to deploy somewhere in this zone in the middle here. And we can also deploy a concrete wall, some combustibles. So that is an explosive... No, wait. Combustibles is what? Is that fire or explosives? I think combustibles was the explosive one, right? No, that's the fire. Okay. So we've got 1 set of red barrels. Got 1 pile of junk. We've got 2 piles of junk. Sorry. Where is the other pile of junk? Here we go. We've got 1 AT cannon. And it says use any unused token for the AT cannon. Alright, we'll figure something out in a minute. 2 characters. During setup... Oh, good. For 2 characters during setup, only deploy the spider. Oh, that's suddenly made things a whole lot easier. Bye, giant robot. I guess we'll fight you another time. Sorry if you really wanted to see that giant robot. Okay, so we do have a spider on full health, though. Your mission is to survive with at least 1 conscious character until the end of turn 7. Each inhabitant has the attributes of a bandit with a pistol. They perform their actions after the last character according to the description on the bandit with a pistol enemy card. Characters can fire the AT cannon. Any character may operate it instead of their normal ranged weapon. The cannon has the attributes of the recoilless rifle, but its range is increased by 1. It also needs to be reloaded before each shot. Right, that's an interact action. Reload. The characters have 4 shells. Once they've been fired, they can't fire any more. The cannon may be placed on spaces that contain other tokens. The characters start the mission. Okay, well, I don't think I have the hit points to last till round 7. So basically, we need to... we basically need to kill this thing. Where is our bandits with a pistol? So... Oh no. They're terrible. Why couldn't they be the thug with a club? The bandits with a pistol are like the worst ones. 3 hit points. Oh, they're gonna die real quick. But they have more armor than me. So I guess shoot at them, please, Mr. Spider. Okay, what's the recoilless rifle? It had better be good. I'm gonna grab one of these giant tokens, because I'm really hoping it's one of these giant tokens. Hey, it is. Good news, everyone! It's pretty good. So what we've got here is, so the good news is, it's got armor piercing. It's also AoE, which means we could probably blow up our friends with it, so we should be careful. It's got 6 dice, and it's better at close range. That's pretty awesome, actually. I reckon we've probably got this. I say we've got this. I reckon we have a chance of survival. Or of destroying this spider. Thank God we don't have to destroy both of these things. So we can set these things up anywhere within the deployment zone. Don't jinx it. Thanks. Yeah, Hallenbeck, exactly. Don't jinx it. Whatever you do, don't jinx it. Okay. Well, I'm going to go to thumbnail for 2 seconds, guys, while I see if I can find a cool mini to represent this AT gun. And I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back, baby. I couldn't find exactly what I wanted, so it's a Sturmpanzer. That's a tank. It looks like it might be good at killing other tanks. I don't really know anything about World War II. I'm artillery and stuff. Yeah, I was putting it together. I went out, I ordered on Amazon, one day delivery, an AT model, and then I'm now putting it together. So bear with me while I glue that together. Okay, wait a minute. Where's the tank gun? Here it is. So, the recoilless rifle is the weapon of choice here, but its range is increased by 1, so I guess I should try to remember that. I probably want to put it as far away from the spider as possible then, because that means that this can be its bullets on this die here. There we go, 4 bullets. Prime is so fast. So wait a minute, where's the so the starting zone is this zone here. Now it says that the AT cannon has the attributes of the recoilless rifle. The cannon may be placed on spaces that contain other tokens. I mean, so if I put it in this house, does it get +1 range? 1, 2, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't need it. That's range 6 anyway. Which is what it has. Yeah, exactly. I've got to put out all of these things. So, I think I'm going to put the fire there. The fire things there. I can put the cannon there, next to this house. I'm going to assume that it doesn't adopt the characteristics of the house, but can the people operating it have cover? I don't know. I think Huntress should operate it because now she can spawn in that location, can't she? Yes, she can. So I think Huntress should operate the cannon because she's got no hit points at all. There's our 4 bullets there. That's going to count down to 0. Now I kind of wish I'd taken that free interact card. I didn't take that, did I? I did not. We went melee, in fact. Oh yeah, I need ranged attacks just to do this. Maybe I'd be better off giving it to Sniper then. Yeah, because this thing's not going to prioritize the innocent people anymore, is it? Oh. So these guys are basically just going to behave exactly like bandits with pistols, which means that the spider's going to be attacking me or them, but it's pretty much always going to prioritize me if I'm closest because I have no armor and they do. Oh, that's not fun for me. This recoilless rifle is great. Where do I find this in the actual game? I like your thinking, Hallenbeck. Yes, you can set up the anti-tank gun inside. I don't need this defender card. Inside the house. Seems reasonable to me. I'll just point it out the window. All right. So yeah, I think actually then, because the bandits with pistols basically, what they do is they attack and then move away. They're also useless at anything except range 2. I think what we do is we actually just pop them both into the tower. No, because it has AoE, so they'll die. We pop one in the tower. And I guess the other one can go into cover next to him. Because I'm thinking Sniper should man the AT gun, because she's got much better chances of hitting. And quite frankly, I think that's how I'm going to kill it, right? I don't want to give it to Huntress, and then she just misses with all of those shells. Whereas I have the ranged attack 4 right here, so I can use that with the AT gun. And that's, I mean, even at range 6, it's going to be hitting on 2s, which is a shame. But I still think it's kind of worth it because, or maybe I'll let it get a little closer, I suppose. Or I could just try to set up the gun closer from the outset and try and blow this thing up real quick. The thing is, it's not going to move if it's in range of anyone. So do you think we set up everyone miles away then? Try to let the... I mean, the characters go first on this one. So it seems like a shame. And Nico Chen, you were right, by the way. I do like this. This is kind of fun, setting this up and trying to figure out how to do it. Or the best way to sort of approach the conflict. I've still got 2 pieces of... two covers here as well. But I'm thinking, because these guys are going to start moving towards it, and it's not going to move so long as it's got range. So, if I want it to come closer than that, I mean, I really need to start these guys, like, over here. And then there'll be a few turns of them basically just kind of walking around the back here. Or walking around the front. Let me have a think here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can go either way. So I'll probably split them up. But it's got range 5 on its gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's in range there. It starts in range. Yeah, so it's not going to move. It's not going to move while these guys are still alive. Damn it, I want it to walk onto my fire. Alright, change of plan. We're not going to get it to walk onto the fire barrels. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. So let's set up a barricade here. What's the optimal range for this cannon? 1. 1 would be optimal. But if we're not at 1, then 3 is just as good. 1, 2, 3. We can't 1, 2, 3. Do we set it up in the tower? That's kind of a ludicrous image. This like anti-tank gun at the top of a tower. Smoke might help you more since it blocks line of sight. I forgot that smoke blocks line of sight. Yeah, because we haven't actually really had any issues with line of sight so far, because line of sight is only blocked by smoke and barriers. Barriers are these yellow thing. No, they're not. It's not blocked by barriers, is it? I think it's only blocked by... It's blocked by smoke and something else. But there's very limited instances where line of sight is actually blocked. Is it hide? Can't remember. Yeah, so you can see past barriers. That's a lie. Ignore that. Or is it barriers... I think it's barriers where there's barriers on both sides. So like a cave wall or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know, Hallenbeck, if the smoke's gonna help me here because, um, I mean, I suppose I could put it there, but then it's still got line of sight over here anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's still got range to the whole area, and I don't think that the one space is gonna. I mean, if I put it here. But then again, the only point to blocking its line of sight would be to force it to advance into the barrels, which will then have exploded already. So I don't know. I think I leave them there, and then that way, if if things go really south, what I can do is I can actually retreat and try and get it to advance a couple of spaces because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so if I retreated back to this corner, which is not a deployment zone, but this corner here would have to advance onto that. And then maybe I can somehow run out and trigger it. But I think what I want to do really is its suboptimal range is actually range 3, I think. 3 and 4 are kind of equally bad for it. So, my gun is equally good at 3. 3, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so maybe I put this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so maybe I put this here because there's cover there anyway. And then we're at sort of our optimal range. And I think we put one guy here. Problem is, Sniper's gonna have to go closer. Than that. There is no such space. Closer than that. Or else it's going to shoot Huntress and like kill her right away. Oh no, Sniper's going to be manning the gun. Yeah, that's right. I mean, is it possible to... We can't... No, if we put this down, it covers up the space that's there. The tokens. So we can't create double... Unfortunately, we can't create double barricades. I'm going to do all this thinking, and then this is going to be over so fast. One way or the other. I mean, everyone's going to die or not. But it targets closest first, right? And then if things are equally close, doesn't it then break ties by armor? So if I start these guys off here, it's going to start by... Let's go start. They're going to have to advance anyway because they can't attack. They're going to try to advance. This guy can attack. This guy's going to try to advance. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. But he'll move twice because he can't attack. So this guy's basically going to run onto these barrels. Probably. Okay, I think I'm... I wish I could put these a bit... I wish I could put those a bit more somewhere else. But I think I'm okay with this. I'm hoping I can blow it up with this anti-tank gun pretty quickly. Before we begin, we should double check this reload action. Just to be sure that we've got this correct. But I think we'll do alright. I think we can probably take this thing. Okay. I think it's a variation of interact, isn't it? Reload? Yeah. So reload is just a basic action. But you might have a card that allows you to do it, like the one we saw during level up. Oh, the problem with this deployment, though, is Huntress is out of range. And that's kind of shitty. I'm really... I really wish I knew more about how to leverage the recoilless rifle is no joke. I'm kind of hoping we can just blow this thing up real quick. But, maybe I'm gonna try to hide with the Huntress and sneak around the back of the monster, just because she's out of range at the moment anyway. And so I'm kind of like thinking maybe she can just kind of hide and flank the thing and then sort of attack it in its rear at some point for a good shot if it hasn't been killed by then. I mean, it'd be great if she could stay here and help reload it, but I think that's a fool's errand because then they're both in the same space and the enemy does AoE attacks. Wow. I got it out in the end. Okay. So I think she's probably just going to move ahead and hide. But I need to be out of line of sight to hide, don't I? I think I need to be outside of line of sight to hide, so I probably can't hide there. I don't. So that would be hiding. Yeah, if no enemy has it in line of sight and they have an action card that allows them to hide. But once I'm hidden, provided I don't go into open space... Actually, no, the enemy can still see me if... Yeah, they cannot perform any action except the interact action. If any other action is performed in spite of that, the hidden token is immediately discarded. The token is discarded when a hidden character performs a move action, which results in him entering an enemy's line of sight. Yeah. And the same happens... So really the only advantage in this case of being hidden, unless I have cards that allow me to do stuff while I'm hidden, is that the enemy will ignore me provided I'm out of its line of sight. So I guess I could put this here. Sorry, I forgot I left it on the camera there when I was moving the boards. If I put that there and then explode it, I'll be out of line of sight. And then I could hide. But what would be the advantage of that? The minute I move out here, I'll be visible again, and then I'll just be revealed. And it's not going to be shooting at me anyway. It's going to shoot at these characters first. It's going to start with her, but this guy's going to charge it anyway because he's out of range, and he wants to get in range, and then it's going to start shooting at him. So I think actually, given that it's going to start shooting at him, I might as well start over here and just help reload the gun. Or maybe we can fire the gun off twice, blow it up immediately. That'd be kind of an anticlimax, wouldn't it, if we just blow this thing up straight away. But we do get to go first. So let's just do that. If worst comes to worst, I can retreat. So, we go first, and the bandits with a pistol will go after my second character. So that's good. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think we got this. So I guess Sniper goes first, and she just uses Eagle Eye. To shoot the cannon. Right, so it's ranged attack 4. We've set it up at range 1, 2, 3 of the thing. So that's 6 dice, hitting on 4s or less. I'm actually gonna have to roll one of the plastic dice because I don't have enough red ones for this gun. All right, what do we got? Where'd that other die go? Oh my god, the green screen's deleted it. What did it get? I genuinely can't see that number. Is that a 1? That is a 1. Yeah, that's definitely a 1. So that's 1 hit. And then we've got a 1, another 1, and a 3. That's actually 3 hits. So that's 4 hits already. That's 5 hits. Sniper coming through. Apparently, she doesn't need a sniper rifle. That's a 5, so that's a miss. She doesn't need a sniper rifle. What she needs is a AT gun. And because this has armor penetration, the spider gets 4 dice in defense against it. Ah, damn it! That's a bummer. Okay, so it takes 2 damage. Okay, this might be harder than I thought. And then I guess my second action is just to reload it. We go down to 3. I discard this card. Draw a new card, which is attack. When performing a ranged attack against the target in melee, you never hit friendly models. Right, yeah, that's actually really useful if we're doing a melee build with Huntress. Okay, so we can do a ranged attack. 3. I'm just having a look to see if I've got something here that. So we've got. Yeah, I think we're just going to use weak spot, which is the same thing. It's just going to attack again with the rifle. So that's ranged attack 3, but now we're hitting on 3s instead of 4s. Why did I leave this here? I meant to leave that there. Because there was no point in moving it. Alright, so I see... What is that? A 2! Great. So we've got a 2. I need to wash these dice or something. Like a wash, so they're easier to see. A 2. So I think we've got 4 hits, which is really good. We got a 6. And a 4. Yep, 4 hits. Alright, roll less good this time, robot. Please. I'm so upset. Oh my god, that's half of my ammo and I did 2 damage. Out of 8. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Oh no. That was all my best shots as well. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna reload it. Although that's probably a bad idea because Yeah, I probably ought to move, just in case it shoots this way. So I'll just take a bog standard move action over here, unless there's a card I want to get rid of. No, I want to keep these. So I've discarded Weak Spot. So I do get to draw one more card, which is just Shot. It's fine. Okay, and then it's my friends, these guys. So you might as well start with this guy here. His behavior is going to be to move one towards the target. And then he's going to try and shoot it. He's out of range, so he can't. So he'll move one again towards the target. Here's a thought, actually. If I do put the barrels there, though, do you have to specifically target them, or will the enemy's AoE blow them up automatically? Well, it's fine. Do you know what? I can actually put him over here anyway, because it's the same thing. And that puts him in range, so he's actually going to do an attack. He's at range 2, so he's going to throw 2 dice, and he's hitting on 1s. Well, double 6s. If we're playing Dice Throne, that'd be awesome. But we're not. That doesn't matter. I didn't reload the AT gun, actually. Okay, and then it's the other guy, and he's just going to do ranged attacks because he's in the tower, so his range is extended to extra spaces. So he's hitting on 2s, and he's got 2 dice. 2 misses. And 2 more misses. So, there we go. Turn 1 over. And now I'm going to begin the enemy's turn by healing 1. Oh, I'm so unhappy. I'm so unhappy. It's real bad. Okay, so it's just going to do a ranged attack, I think. Space is greater than 1. It's going to target the character nearest to it, which is this poor chap over here. And yeah, that's it. He's 2 away, which means he's taking 5 dice and it's hitting on 4s. Oh, he's in trouble. Should I have been using, oh, it makes no difference. I was about to say, should I have been using its AoE defense, or explosive defense against the recoilless rifle, but I don't think I should have, actually. Even though it's got, the recoilless rifle actually has AoE as well, which is kind of nuts. Alright, this poor little guy, look at him over there. Just trying his best to take out this big machine. It's like, blah! Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I say? 4s? Range 2. Oh god, it's hit with every single shot. That's 5 hits. He can't survive, I don't think. No, even if he rolls all defense, he can't survive. Yeah. So he's just like, he just evaporates into paste. Oh, this is bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed with how this has started out. Oh, I rolled 6 dice, actually. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, he should have 5 dice, and I rolled 6. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll roll defense, then. And, no, wait, even with 5 dice, if they were all hits, he still couldn't survive. So, it wouldn't matter. It was all hits. So even if he defends 2 of the 5, he still takes 3 and dies. So it doesn't matter. Alright, and then I guess it's going to shoot again. And now I guess it's targeting Sniper? Because it's equidistant 1, 2, 3. Equidistant from both. But Sniper has no armor. I mean, she is in cover, so it feels like it should target him, really. Because he's got, even though he's got armor, it's less good than her cover, but that's not how the game rules work, so... what are we at? We're at range 3 here, so he's got 4 dice and he's hitting on 3s. Oh, this is real bad. So I see 2 hits. And 1 is cancelled, so I take a damage. I mean, that could have been a lot worse, but I also really not in a good way, because I only did 2 damage, and I really needed to like get it down to like half, I think, or kill it. Oh, super bad. Okay. Alright. So, this is now, the next round. And I'm gonna... Sniper will start by reloading the AT gun. So it's got 2 shells left. And she'll just fire again. And we're just gonna hope for the best here. I've got to remember Stroke of Luck. I'm gonna use Stroke of Luck this time as well. Just because I really need to. So this is, ranged attack 4. And I have nothing else really that can help. I should maybe have used Nerves of Steel on its turn, but... Or Camouflage, for that matter. Forgot about my reaction cards. And that's a stupid thing to do, because they're really important. God, it's so irrelevant. They, shooting at it with my hunting rifle feels so pointless. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to give myself a little backseat here to use Nerves of Steel in response to its attack against me. I could have used it before its attack or after its attack, so it's still... the game state hasn't really changed. So I'm just going to do a ranged 2 attack with my hunting rifle, and I'm going to actually add... Am I going to improve it? God, it feels pointless, but no, do you know what? I'm going to save the morale to improve the attack with the recoilless rifle. So this is just 2 dice, hitting on 3s. Into the front of the robot. But, you know, it's better than nothing. 1 hit. So it gets 8 defense dice. Yeah. God, why don't you roll like that some other time? Okay. Now I'm going to use the Eagle Eye. And we're just going to beef up this attack. I'm going to increase the odds of hitting with my morale token. So I'm hitting on 5s or less. 6 is always a failure anyway, so this is the most accurate you can possibly be. And I'm just going to use my... I'm going to use my Stroke of Luck as well to add 1 automatic success. Is it better to have all of the successes in 1 round, do you think? Or is it better to try and spread them out? No, it's not, because the defense dice suck. So, that gives us... So actually, the automatic successes here, they're to 1. And then the rest of these are 5 more dice, hitting on 5s or less. That's still 1 miss. It's an outrage. It's an outrage. 2 automatic successes anyway. So there we go. 5 hits. Come on. Come on. Oh, 2 defenses, 3 wounds. That's still not really good enough, and that was like my best. That was like the best I can do. I'm gonna need a token here. I guess I'm gonna use this, I don't know, this little timer token here to show that I've used half of that. I've still got the automatic defense. But I don't think I can use this automatic defense if I don't have any defense. That's a problem. I need to get some armor before I can use that, I think. But yeah, I've ticked it off there, so that's Stroke of Luck done. 4, we've done half damage to the spider, but we've used almost all of the shots in our AT gun. Which is, I don't know what I'm going to do if this doesn't work out. I'm going to retreat and hope this guy can kill the spider. But what will probably happen is it will regenerate all of its power. The thing is, what I've got to just try and decide now is, do you have any good shots on you? I mean, she does have ranged attack 3. Does Sniper have a better attack than that? No. So Sniper, maybe Sniper should move. Sniper's max range is 4. But if I get into here, into this vantage point, I can actually see, I can actually shoot at that guy shoot at the spider from there. Although the spider can also shoot at me, its range is also garbage. But it's going to beat me at that range just because it's got crazy good, armor. And I don't have any armor. But I think with 1 shot left in the AT gun, I've got to start thinking about how I can get it to advance. And land on that fire barrel. That's 5 range, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, which means I need to get back here. Okay. So if we play soundless, we can go 1, 2, 3, and get back here. And I realize that's Huntress. These 2 models got confused. But the thing is, like, oh my god, my brain is loading. Hang on. I'm still in its line of sight, so I can't hide. Even though I feel like I'm really far away from it, and I should be able to. Okay, that's fine. So we're miles away now. The thing is, Huntress is going to advance. One of us is getting shot at, unless Huntress has a card that can move her out of there. And I think I'd rather actually... Do I have... A chosen character other than you can move 1 additional space. Damn it! Yeah, so I can't move in there. I can't actually move in there and reload the gun and shoot with it. So really I need to wait here. Actually, I need Sniper to wait there anyway because, yeah, she can't, she needs to just reload the gun or else probably not going to be able to fire with it again. Oh, but I could die. Oh, this is bad. Alright, I think we just reload the gun and cross our fingers and pray to live. This is my optimum strategy, guys. It's called pray. Pray for life. Pray to live. So we get 2 new cards. Not useful. And oh, anatomy. Okay, good. At least we got anatomy, so that's going to be mildly helpful next turn when if we survive long enough to shoot this gun again. Um, I do have camouflage. It's my only reaction card left. Problem is, it's also my range 3 attack, so that's bad news. But I guess Huntress has a range 3 attack if she needs to step in because Sniper's been rendered unconscious. In the meantime, I still can't actually shoot the enemy because I don't have enough range. If I climb into the tower, we could both get shot, but that would only be if Sniper died. Currently, though, Sniper's going to have to withstand 2 attacks, which is not going to go well, actually. Oh, this is bad. I think I just fall back. Or I run around behind it. Does Huntress sacrifice her life to try and draw fire away from it? I think she might have to. So if I play run and I go 1, 2, 3, now I can attack its flank, which will be completely pointless. But more importantly, I'm not equidistant to it as a Sniper, and then it'll attack me first. And at least Sniper has one more shot. Can that one shot left in the AT kill it? Yeah, but I'm going to have to get real lucky, Hallenbeck. I'm going to have to get really lucky. So can you kill it without the AT? Probably not. I think if this next shot doesn't bring it down to like 1 health, I'm probably done for. Oh, here's a thought. If Huntress is going to sacrifice her life, she might be better off sacrificing it with a melee attack. Spider's melee is pretty good, but it also doesn't seem to do melee attacks. Like, it's got a melee attack capability, but none of its behaviors involve it actually doing a melee attack. And in fact, doesn't the Parting Leap give me a free melee attack? That's so weird that it has... Oh, it has a melee attack because then otherwise I could just Parting Leap away from it without suffering any penalty. That's why. Okay. Yeah, so I think actually Huntress just charges it. It's not a great strategy, but what I've got is... I just run at it, I think. Nico-chan says it will only do a melee attack if the parting leap won't free itself. Yeah, but I can't envisage a scenario where you can't do a parting leap to get out of combat, unless I guess you're trapped between like a bunch of characters. But anyway, I'm gonna do a run. I'm gonna go one, two, three. And then I'm gonna play my new card, Quick Strikes, which just says move 1 and then a melee attack 3. So I'm going to move 1 space into the space with the robot and start wailing on it. And I guess I can change my facing as well. So I'm going to actually... Can I change my facing? Let me know if I can change my facing. Can I rotate freely after my move? Because I'd like to turn around behind it. But I don't know if that's allowed. Either way, it doesn't matter for this melee attack. I get 3 dice, and I'm hitting on 2s. So it's not great, honestly. But the main thing is that it's going to fire a lot less if it's got to get out first. So I'm basically hitting it with the butt of my rifle. I'm just smacking it with my rifle going, break, you piece of shit. Fortunately, I've also still got this card on Sniper, so my good timing can actually help me avoid blowing up. Although I was going to use Anatomy, but maybe now I need to use my good timing to try and avoid blowing up Huntress. We'll see. Actually, the spider might just leave her space, in which case it won't matter. No, you face the direction you moved into, so I do have to face from the front. That's a shame. Okay. Here we go. Oh, misses. Nothing. Nada. It's complete diddly squat. But that's kind of not the point anyway. Alright, don't shoot me, bandit with a pistol. I swear to God. Okay, so that's the end of that. And we're going to get 2 new cards. Which is shot, attack, and unknown territory. Oh, interestingly, we can actually stop the enemy from moving with unknown territory, but I'm not sure I really care to. Particularly because if he actually moves out of my space, I'll get an attack against him, which is going to come to naught, but then he'll turn around and shoot me, and he'll have his back to the AT gun. So I might have one more chance to destroy him, or a slightly better chance to destroy him. I mean, Huntress is definitely gonna die, but it might be for a valiant cause. I don't know. We'll see. In any case, Bandit with a pistol is gonna shoot. Don't shoot Huntress, you piece of shit. If you do, you've ruined this whole thing. Oh my god. Here he goes. He completely misses, but that's fine. I didn't really expect much from him, honestly. And he goes again. And he whiffs again. That's also fine. I'm, again, not expecting much from him. It's okay. Which means that now it's the spider's turn, and obnoxiously it heals 1 health. And then it's going to do a parting leap. Actually, does it leap backwards? Oh, it probably leaps backwards, doesn't it? Or it leaps, does it leap? It leaps, wait a minute. Oh no, I think I might have effed this up. As far away from the largest possible number of characters. Yeah. It leaps in any direction of your choosing. When choosing the direction of the parting leap, they move so as to position themselves as far away from the largest number of characters as possible. Yeah, so it's gonna leap backwards because I think that's as far away, right? This space is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. This space is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's gonna leap backwards, which is devastating, honestly, for me. Oh, that was a terrible idea. Okay, I've got a new plan. It just... That's not right. It just means that I'm not gonna... It just means I'm probably still gonna die. Um... Yeah, exactly, Nico-chan. So I'm going to play this card, which just means that what's going to happen... So I'm going to play Unknown Territory. An enemy moves one less space. So this is Huntress playing this card. It's going to cancel its movement, but what that means is that instead, it's just going to do a... I mean, is it even going to do a melee attack? What does it do if it can't move? If it can't do the first part, does it automatically do a melee attack, or does it just do nothing? Allenbeck says, "Time to bail. Run away." But, I think that it tries to do a parting leap, and then it can't. But, it also can't then do its second behavior either, and then it doesn't have a third behavior. So I think maybe it does nothing for its first action, and it's just cancelled. And then it's going to do its second action, which will be a parting leap. But that's kind of interesting. To me. If performing a parting leap would bring no profit to a given enemy, then it performs the next action from the ones available on its enemy card. Yeah, it can't do any of its legal... It can't do any legal actions. Because the next available action... Because it doesn't have a melee attack on its enemy card. As a behavior. So I think it probably does nothing for its first action. Then its second action will become the parting leap. Which is interesting, because what that means is I'm going to get a swing at it, and then I'm actually still going to be alive. But yeah, it's going to jump back to here, and I get a free melee attack against it, and that's it. I mean, I think I only... I think the melee attack is rating 2, but it might be rating 1. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to be hitting on 1s because I'm shitty at melee. Can I roll Snake Eyes though, please? That would be great. I'd love that. Yeah, so... How have I just missed this? I was literally just looking at it. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. About how you check the challenge rating of the party. Oh, with the to hit value 3. Okay, so it's 2s. Ugh. So, hitting on 2s. Come on, Huntress. Just epic Epic. Epicness. No, she misses completely. Okay. All right. So I think Hallenbeck, you're probably right. It's probably time to flee. What I'm gonna do um, is I'm gonna fire the final shot in the AT gun. How do you get 3 melee dice? Well, I have strength. Oh, I have strength 1. You're right. I should only have 1 die, Nico-chan. 2 dice. Sorry, 2 dice. 1 for base strength plus 1 for the gun. Uh, plus 1 melee dice. Yes, you're right. I've been rolling 1 too many. Do you know what? It doesn't matter at all because every single roll missed anyway. But I appreciate the fastidiousness, and I will do it correctly from now on. See, it's strength 1. I misremembered how many strength I had on Huntress. God, yeah, she needs a better melee weapon. 1 too many means reroll. Nico-chan, I'm not going to reward my boobery. If I'd rolled all hits, then I would punish myself. I'm afraid I'm just like that. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to shoot the recoilless rifle one more time with the sniper. I don't think it's going to go very well, but we'll see. If it does go well, I'm going to do, it's ranged attack 3. It's going to be -1, so I'm hitting on 2s, but I've got a reroll. I might start shooting at it with Huntress. She's at optimal range. She's got a good ranged attack and a shitty ranged attack. She hasn't actually got enough movement to shoot and flee, though. Oh, I'll tell you what I do have, though, actually, is the Nerves of Steel. I probably should have used that after the enemy fled. Alright, permit me one more backseat. After the... I say that, I mean, I have basically not moved on yet. So after the spider retreats, I'll use Nerves of Steel to make a quick attack against it with the Huntress. And that gives her ranged attack 2. Because it's at range 1, it's 4 dice hitting on 3s. It's not going to do much because it's got 8 defense dice, but it's worth a shot. I'll take what I can get here, you know? 2 hits. Oops. Oh no. Where did that go? You know, I need to roll 4 twice anyway. Come on, blanks. Oh god, I'm so good at rolling for defense for this thing. Actually, 4 defense dice really sucks. It's a lot of defense dice. Okay, so that didn't pay off. But let's fire the cannon one more time then. So here we go. We're going to do our range 3 and with a reroll. Hey, that wasn't too bad. What is this? I can't see. That looks like a 1. It is a 1. Okay, so that's 4, I think. Oh, no, wait. Am I hitting on 2s? Oh, yeah, I'm hitting on 1s and 2s. Damn it. It's a 3 hits. Still not bad, actually. I can re-roll 1. Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. Blanks. Blanks. Show me the blanks. All of the blanks. Damn it. So it takes 2 damage. Ah, oh, that's infuriating. It's only got 3 health left, but I don't think I can damage it anymore. And we're out of ammo. so... Yeah. I mean, the odds of me actually hitting it with any of these guns are so remote. And it still needs 3 health. To take it down. Oh god, this is so upsetting. Only... Oh... Dice games. I'm just like... Gotta be something I can do here. There's nothing good I can do. I think, I think what I should do is probably retreat with the sniper. Three damage. Alright, let me think here. 4 dice. What can I do here? 4 dice. That's 2 or 3 hits at best, really. Versus 8 dice. The odds are so slim. Basically, Huntress is in a position where she can just, like, pour fire into it with these 3 cards. But the odds of her actually getting 3 hits through are so limited. But, you know, if Huntress goes unconscious, I can still flee with Sniper. So I think kind of the answer really is to actually play Soundless. Because Sniper, with a range 2 attack from here, that means she's throwing 2 dice, she's hitting on 1s and 2s, and then the enemy has 8 dice in defense. So that's dumb. So I think we play Soundless, which is move 3 spaces. We just retreat like, you know, 1, 2, 3 spaces back to here. And then it's going to have to start advancing to get to Sniper anyway. Sniper could move over here as well. And then if we can get a couple more damage on it, maybe it walks onto the fire and we can kill it with fire, because that's just 3 hits. If it walks onto this space with 5 damage, we could blow it up with the fire, because it doesn't have any fire defense. I mean, the problem is it needs 1, 2, 3 turns to move on to there, and it's going to have healed 3 wounds by then. So I need to do a bit more damage before that can happen. I can also hide, but I'm actually in its line of sight. So I need to figure out how to use hide. If you know how to use hide, leave a comment down below. I mean, not strictly by the rules, I mean how to use it effectively to achieve something. Anyway, I'm going to draw 3 more cards with Sniper, and then it's going to be Huntress's go, and she's just going to pour gunfire into it, and that's it. And then she's probably going to get killed. But that's the plan. So it's ranged attack 3. So she's shooting at it with the rifle. She's hitting on 4s, and she's got 4 dice. She's just like so angry. She's just firing her machine gun right into the front of the. I say machine gun. It's actually a rifle technically, but it does have full auto capabilities. But she's basically just facing off against this machine and just firing her machine gun into its face. I mean, I guess she is the Huntress after all. It makes sense, right? Alright, hitting on 4s. 3 hits. That's pretty good. And then, and then it gets 8 dice in defense. Okay. God damn it. God damn it, that's it. So that's nothing. Okay. I had hoped to get like 1 there. I mean, because I'm thinking 8 dice statistically defends against 4, but yeah, maybe the odds here are just way too stupid. So maybe we do just move into its space. That moves it closer, by a round at least. Then I can shoot at it next turn. But it's going to retreat the wrong way again. Going into combat with it was a kind of a cool idea, but it's kind of been a terrible plan. Damn it. I think I just have to go with the plan, and Huntress is just going to pay the price and die, I think. So it's just shot again. It's even less likely to do anything. One. Yeah, 1. Damn it. I need armor piercing ammo or EMP or something. Okay. That's fine. Is it even going to move? Actually, I don't think it's even going to move. Not until it kills this guy. I forgot it had to kill that guy. Oh, he's useless. I shouldn't have put him in the tower. That's alright. He'll get blown up pretty quickly. Anyway, that's the end of my turn. 3 new cards. All of them have no reaction. Yep. But that's a real shame, because that's going away. Yeah, half health. I think we need to bail. I think Sniper will just drop out the back. And I think Huntress is going to die. In fact, I'm certain she is, because this attack that's coming her way is awful. But oh, did I attack it? Oh, I attacked it with the card. Oh dear. Never mind then. I guess I'm just playing Lurk. So this is 6 dice hitting on 3s. Hey, thanks. Thanks for hanging out, Heggers. We'll catch you next time, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow, man. Oh, that's a really good roll. It's an okay roll. It's a bad roll for me. It's a success. So that's 3 successes. Oh no. Yeah, that's hitting on 3s. That's 3 successes. Yeah, so Huntress is unconscious. Which was pretty much a foregone conclusion, I think. Oh, I forgot to do Bandit with pistol. Hang on. This is shots for Bandit with pistol into the robot. He misses. He misses again. Okay, glad we resolved that. So now I think the robot's just going to attack him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 spaces into Bandit with pistol. God, these things don't move enough. I need it to move more. They're basically just artillery that stand around. Okay, what's it hitting on? 3s. So it's just 1 hit against Bandit with pistol. And he defends! Amazingly, he defends. Alright, what is this? Round 3? I think we're going into round 4 now. Yeah, I have no idea what to do. I should not have put this guy in the tower. I would have been way better off with him just charging it. He's dreadful. He can't hit anything, and even if he does hit it, he's not doing any damage. So I think I probably just flee. Otherwise, what's going to happen is this is going to go on until the spider's fully healed. And, I mean, as much as I would like to, what I would like to do is go and try and revive my friend, but it's not going to happen because I'll get blown up the minute I get close enough to revive my friend. But I think I just bail. I feel terrible. I really won't. I thought we had this one in the bag. I really thought this was going to be okay. But it turns out that the spider had other plans. So, Sniper bails. This was a round of great success, followed by a round of catastrophic failure. And it all ends in horrible defeat. I guess Tower Guy also flees and lives to fight another day. That's the headcanon I'm going with. Damn it. Man, I really thought we could have pulled that off with this anti-tank gun. But I guess, is there even any victory is what? Your mission is to survive with at least one conscious character until the end of round 7. I mean, do you think that actually... I mean, actually, we've only got to survive 3 more rounds. Now that I think about it, given how... this is round 4... What is that? I mean, that's still 4 more turns for the spider. Do I think that we can survive? Wait, it's only been 3 rounds, right? Round 1, this guy was evaporated. Round 2 ended over here. Round 3 ended up here. No, that was the end of round 4, wasn't it? Round 3 ended with me in combat. I think that was the end of round 4, actually. I've not been keeping track with these tokens, which is terrible. Let me think here. We fired off 2 shots with this in the first round. Second round, we fired another shot. No, it is round 3. Hey, Carlos, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by. So, I'm just thinking, can we survive... Oh, God. This many more rounds. I mean, the spider doesn't actually move all that far. It moves 2 at most. Alright, given that there's no immediate danger, and it could wind up fighting this guy for rounds, let's just hang out for a little bit. Let's hang out for 1 more round, at least, and find out what happens. What is the length of this board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we might just be able to stay at range of it. That's, Huntress's cards. Where is Huntress? Oh, I put her... Okay. I want to get rid of some of these cards because I hate them. But actually, I can't really get rid of them. So, because I can't really use them. I think I'll just move basic move over to here. And that's my turn. She's out, so that was my 4th round. Then it's our little man in the tower. He hits! With 1 of his bullets. Listen, dude, I don't need you to actually do any damage to the spider anymore. I just need you to not die for as long as humanly possible, okay? Okay. So, then it's Spider's turn. And it's just gonna chuck dice. The thing is, it's at a pretty bad range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's range 4. So it gets 4 dice and it's hitting on 3s. 1. And again. Oh, I think I'd be giving him too many defense dice, actually. Yeah, because I'm giving him ranged attack, and this is explosive. Oops. Okay. Well, that's 3, so I think he might actually be dead here. Nope! He lives. He lives with 2. 1 more hit point remaining. Oh yeah, and Spider's also healed another damage. Great, good. Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Actually, you know, I'm gonna move into cover. Just, I don't know, I want to be in cover. It makes me feel safe and good. But that's it. That's all I'm doing. Sniper's just hanging out miles away. Actually, do you know what? That's stupid. To move closer is stupid. I'll hide over here. We'll figure that out when we have to. Alright. I'm Tower Man again. 1 hit. Easily defended. Back to the spider. You just keep missing spider. I'm really good at rolling misses in this game. Something about the inversion of the numbers in this game, I think, makes it really hard for me to work out whether or not things are actually, what the I don't know why. This guy's invincible! He's legitimately invincible. Unreal! That's unreal! I need some more dramatic music for this. This is not dramatic. What playlist is this? I don't know how dramatic this dramatic music is. It might be a lot more dramatic than necessary. That's actually kind of just ominous. Okay, that's fine. I'm literally just skipping Sniper's turn. She's just waiting here. Because Tower Guy can't die. He's just getting bombarded. He misses. Three hits. He's done! I'm sorry, little man. I'm sorry. I spoke too soon. I got cocky. And you died. You got blown up. Right when I put the boss music on. But it's kind of okay, because, I mean, now it's just going to move 1 towards me, and I think it will go either way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess it goes this way. But that's fine, because it's miles out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's not actually as far out of range as you would think, given that I'm hiding down here. But my turn's next, and I end my turn, and then it advances 1 more space, and then that's the end of the mission. That's 7 rounds. So we win. We bought enough time, I guess, to evacuate the village? Is that what we were doing? I mean, poor Huntress is going to get nothing. Yep, Sniper gets 7 experience points, and Huntress gets nothing. But you know what? I think that's still better than death. And then we get a bunch more stuff. We would have got more if we destroyed it. It says, gain a battery. No, gain a light bulb, a junk, and a sniper symbol. I don't know what those are actually called. I really should figure out what those are called. You may gain optics, lighting, optics, and junk for each robot destroyed. Well, we destroyed nothing, but it got bored and went away. And in my mind, that's a victory. Please don't get bored and leave the stream. Nico-chan, is that the victory you were envisaging? When you thought we were going into this, were you like, yes, and then just win by timing out, by hiding in the corner of the board and timing out the game? I do need to buy some healing, though. That's going to be a big problem. Having no health on Huntress is kind of a bummer. Uh-oh. Something dropped. I'm not sure what it was. I heard something fall on the ground. I don't know. It was one of the dice. It's fine. So, 7 experience points for Sniper, who's already ahead. She's going to become my star pupil. She's now 10 experience points ahead of Huntress. Despite the fact that I think Huntress is actually was braver in that last fight. She gave it the good old try. Her Sniper failed to blow up the thing with a damn attack anti-tank gun. Hey, David, thanks for dropping in chat and saying hi. Alright, so we got that. We get, each character gains the following. So we get 2 junk, 2 food, and a battery, which is great. 2 batteries, actually. Because, we need that food to get us back to, well, because Huntress has got low health. And 2 batteries. So we've got a good stockpile of bits here now. We don't get anything for destroying any machine. Oh, for each machine that was destroyed, I gave Sniper too many experience points. I ordered her experience points for destroying a machine when she didn't. But she still gets the 5 for being conscious at the end of the mission. And 417 becomes 417A. And gear is available. New gear elements are available for sale here. Oh, sell me some healing, please. Please sell me some healing. Oh, I sure would like some healing. Yes, I would. So this is Old Church Town that we've just finished our... previously they sold food and junk. But now... Dun dun dun! Dramatic reveal! They also sell a first aid kit, yes. A mine, Kevlar armor, which I can't afford, I don't think. Additional mag, I might want that, and food and junk. And they've got a star on them to show that I was a good boy. Thanks for hanging out, Madalik. Have a good night. work in the morning and all that. Yeah, me too. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here once I've taken care of my remaining business, which is to say, I think we need to heal Huntress a little bit. I got to take stock of what have I actually got here. So we've got 12 fuel cells. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 batteries. So we could go and restart that car over here. I think that restarting the car actually was quite a profitable one. So we could use a battery for that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 junk. A light bulb, an optics, and a cell. We've also got 6 food. I mean, I think that I should just buy the med kit. It's expensive at 4. I'm not super happy about it, but traveling with the Huntress unconscious takes so much time. But poor thing, she needs some stuff to improve her life. So, I mean, there's nothing else for me to do here in Chinatown. So yeah, I think I spend 4 fuel cells. Oh, it's so expensive. Uh-oh, I dropped that. And I buy the first aid kit, which I'm immediately going to use to heal 2 on Huntress. And I think 2 more on Huntress, actually, rather than... Because now she's on 4 and Sniper's on 3, and that seems a bit more balanced. Whereas I think that 5 and 2 would be less ideal. And furthermore, I think Huntress needs to live a bit because she's got 2 experience to Sniper's 10. And I'd like to keep them roughly the same level if I can. But with that in mind, there's a bunch of other missions for us to do. Other stuff's unlocked. But I feel like that was overall quite productive. I've got a ton of stuff, and I need to do something with it. I've still only got 8 fuel cells, though. What I'd really like to do, I think, is get some armor. And I kind of wish I'd built an armory in the base. I wonder how long it takes to build an armory. Although, didn't we work out that by the time you built the armory, I feel like we worked out that by the time you'd made the armory, so here it is, it costs 1 junk and 3 days to build an armory. But I think once you've done that, then the armor is really expensive to make itself. It costs 2 junk for a level 2 armory. I mean, we do have 6 junk, so we could go and just build a ton of rooms in the base, and that might be a pretty good shout. We could also do a rest there and gain a couple more hit points back. Although I feel like maybe, because we've got so much food, well, we need 4 food just to go to the base and come out again. So there's that. But I think what I'll do is I'll come up with a plan. And, hey, Paul's here! Thanks for stopping by, Paul. And, yeah, I'll come up with a plan. Maybe you guys can let me know what you think I should be doing in the comments down below. We've still got all of these other missions to do. And, lots of exciting things we can do there. I think we're still kind of in an okay place, but, I'd really like to up our guns and get some armor. I think so. If we can find some equipment, or find a mission that'll give us some good equipment, that would be, I think, a really good next step. But I'm not staying up too much later than you, Paul. I'm wrapping it up. This is a post-apocalyptic narrative skirmish combat game. And yeah, a bit of flew under a few people's radars, actually. I was only aware of it because a patron reached out to me and said, you should check this out. I think you'd like it. And so far, I'm having a really good time. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been some, I think, we've had to interpret some of the rules, but chat's also helping me along, which is great. But, so far I'm really enjoying my time with it. This is stream number 3 in 4 days or something, or 5 days, and I'm still really enjoying my time with it, despite the fact I think I've only won 2 out of like 6 or 7 fights. Um, and the last one I won by just outlasting. Bad rules equals hard pass. That's fair enough. I know you're the gaming rules guy, Paul. That makes sense. But I mean, it's not that the rules are bad. The rules are there. It's that they're not as well communicated as I think they could be, and of course, it's a lot of scenarios as well. So yeah, like I think I was saying in I think stream number 1 or number 2, I do have some criticisms of the game. That's for sure, but a lot of the narrative and the theme is doing a lot of heavy lifting, and I'm really into it at the moment. Actually, I am really enjoying it. So we'll see. If you want to see more of the Hunters AD 2114, leave a comment down below. Please consider putting a like on the video. You can let me know, or you can always go and check out the Patreon initiative, where we have a vote every month on something we play on the channel. And this month was June Imperium and Hunters AD 2114, so I've done a pretty good job of covering both of those. I promise Chris will be back from Bloodborne. I think next week we're going to definitely make that happen. And we're also going to be off to Essen, so if there's anything about Essen that you want to let me know about, you can always leave a comment, or if you're a patron, you can send me a direct message on Patreon, and I respond to all of those right away. But I'll respond to your comments too if I can, as soon as I can get to them. But otherwise, thanks everyone so much for watching and supporting the channel, and I'll see you all very, very soon in the next live stream. But for the time being, bye for now. Oh yeah, and I mean, I'm sure that if you're here, you probably already have heard of Paul and his Gaming Rules channel, but if you haven't seen it, do check it out. He does great rules videos, and he covers a lot of really great Euro games and stuff as well there. So yeah, and Paul's going to be at Essen as well, so we're all going to say hi and see each other for the first time in a long time. It's going to be great. But anyway, for now, thanks everyone, and I'll see you all soon, very soon, in the next video. Bye!